Alright, Avengers fans, welcome back to another episode of Assemble. My name is High Ruler, and today we have the weekly blog. And before we get started with the weekly blog today, guys, I just want to come out and apologize to you guys. On the Dev Stream Friday, Phil teased a Iron Man skin with a cape, and I was kind of riding the infamous Iron Man hype train pretty hardly. And I honestly thought it was going to be infamous, and then there was people who said 30.99, which looked good, and then last night someone suggested Iron Dracula, and either of those would have looked good to me. And for the most part, since Friday, I've been on the infamous train, and I know there's probably some people who was watching that stream and who follow my Twitter, and I just wanted to apologize to you guys right off the rip. For kind of feeding into that hype train that obviously didn't materialize into anything. So that's my bad, and I'll do better next time. All right. So with that being said, let's get into the War Table Weekly Blog, number 24, and let's see what we got going on for this week coming up. All right, so it starts out by saying, welcome to our Marvel's Avengers War Table Weekly Blog. We're giving you the scoop on news, patch notes, marketplace updates, and more. Hello, everyone. This week's War Table Weekly Blog covers the usual updates, as well as an awesome new original outfit for Iron Man in the marketplace section, and links to this week's patch notes and Wasteland Biome article. Only a few more days into the War Table Deep Dive for Hawkeye, who already has their calendars marked. Priority missions. Along came a spider. Oh, no. Oh, no, guys. Minimum power level 25 plus 3 power level offset. Your modifiers this week are Resurgence, Clash, and Capacitor. Guaranteed reward, Epic Gear. Next, we have Our Town. Minimum power level 120 plus 5 power level offset. Modifiers are Goliath, Maelstrom, Oasis, and Scourge, with your rewards being a Polychron and hero-specific gear. Priority Harm challenges. Minimum power level 15 challenge. Modifiers Oasis and Torpedo. Minimum power level 100 challenge plus 5 power level offset. Your modifiers this week are Famine, Clash, and Collider. And you're looking at... Dude, I love this cover of this comic, man. If you guys... this was a... 2014 was right around the time I was getting into comics pretty heavy, because there was a comic book store pretty close to my college, and this was such a cool cover, man. Such a cool cover. So, anyways, moving on. All right, so let's look at our Mega Hive this week and really see what we're dealing with when it comes to that. So, your modifiers this week, guys, are Resurgence, Torpedo, Heavyweight, and Turmoil. As always, for anyone who doesn't know, because I've seen this actually pop up in the official Discord a few times this week. So anyone who watching the video and doesn't know about the Mega Hive, you finish it, and that character you finish with gets 2 exotics. All right? Just a heads up. All right, let's look at the marketplace, guys. So, as I was saying, I was aboard the infamous hype train, and instead we get Iron Knight. Now, here's the thing. Let me just talk about Iron Knight in general. This skin isn't necessarily bad. It's not a bad skin. I bought it. It looks good in the game. It's got some cool details or whatever. Do I think this should have been a skin that was hyped? Probably not. And the problem is, and I've said this before, when there's only so much information that's being spread to the community, any little thing is going to be taken and magnified and blown up to a proportion that maybe they don't expect right now, right? So when Phil makes a comment about, this Iron Man skin, and maybe he's just kind of a throwaway comment or whatever, but people are going to take that, myself included, and we're going to speculate. We're going to run with it, because that's just what we're going to do, right? So, and I was saying this in the Discord yesterday, and once again, the egg's on my face in some regards here. I said if it didn't turn out to be like a comic skin, they should have never talked about it in the first place. If this skin came out and no one knew anything that was coming, it was just kind of, it appears, this probably is a skin that probably gets some fair reception. There's going to be people who don't like it, but there probably wouldn't be all this kind of chit chatter around Infamous and this or whatever. And it just seems like, once again, they just shoot themselves in the foot a little bit. And I don't know. It's not a bad skin. It's just not a skin that needs to be hyped. And I think that's the problem. The rest of your marketplace this week, guys, let's open it up. So right now we got looks like it's close to I've seen there's a cover in the game right now where it looks like this is inspired from. The only thing that's missing is the mask, but instead they've given her the sunnies. So it's not a bad skin. Maybe this is kind of like a color kind of tease for Hawkeye. But let's hope Hawkeye, obviously has the mask and everything else going on. Not a bad Kate skin. We have a recolor, but we've seen this Black Widow before. Iron Knight, Hulk, which we've seen before with the yoga pants. And then we've seen this Thor before. Probably a cool Thor if you like the all black kind of look. Pretty cool. Then we have a Captain America takedown. Next, we have the Bond villain, Black Widow. We have a Kate emo. We have some nameplates. We have an Iron Man nameplate. We have a Thor nameplate, Cap nameplate, and Miss Marvel nameplate. So, it's not a bad week, I guess. Like, Iron Knight's new. Just kind of the way they introduced him was probably pretty poor. Kate's skin for the Kate fans is pretty cool. If you're into that, it's been a better week in terms of what we've gone than a lot of the weeks recently. Yeah. Patch notes on Tuesday the 9th, our patch 1.4.2 went live, providing bug fixes and increased the resource caps. Check out those updates here. In case you missed it, social announcements. Check out articles and announcements you may have missed. On Monday, we had our experienced director Tor and art director Oscar tell us about the new Wasteland biome coming to Marvel's Avengers Operation Future Imperfect Hawkeye. Read up on this new world here. Some cool pictures there, guys. It doesn't really talk a lot. Like, I thought it was going to be way more spoiler than it was. Some cool pictures if you want to see kind of what we're getting into, but it's not really that spoilerish. Community Spotlight, PlayStation exclusive community challenge. Team up with the global player base to meet mega goals and unlock rewards. PlayStation exclusive community challenge, kill 1,250,000 Adaptoids and your reward of 500 units. Community Spotlight. So, looks like a pretty cool picture here. It's these long ones are pretty cool, like the perspective. But it's interesting. Next, we have a Black Widow. This is cool. This is a cool picture. Actually, I really like that picture. Next, and we have a Kate picture kind of flying through the air with her arrow. So, yeah, that's it, guys. That's it for your marketplace and your weekly blog this week. Once again, egg on my face. My apologies for hyping people up. Yeah, unfortunate. I'll see you guys tomorrow, Friday, for a developer stream, and then we got some videos coming out on the weekend, and then deep dive on Tuesday. So lots of things coming, but yeah, sorry guys. I'll see you guys very soon.